In today's video, I want to address a question that I get asked all the time, and it is how do I get rid of that musty smell that my mini split is creating? Now, the reason this happens is just like in your automobile, when you have water going over the evaporator coil that's condensating, and then that water does not have time to dry out sufficiently, it creates kind of a musty, not a moldy smell, but more of a musty smell. And then once the AC starts running and that water starts coming through, it goes away, but it's quite an annoyance for that short period of time when that musty smell is there. So we're going to show you how to clean the evaporator coil and more so how to maintain the evaporator coil. This is not really going to apply if you have a super filthy evaporator coil. On a mini split, you have to have one of these plastic hoods that drains all of the water, and you really have to rinse it well. But we're going to show you how to apply a no rinse evaporator coil cleaner and deodorizer. We're going to show you how to do this on the Mr. Cool 4th Gen ceiling cassette system, as well as our Mr. Cool wall mount traditional mini split. So first of all, we're going to show you on our ceiling cassette system. All right, so if you haven't seen our ceiling cassette installation video, I highly recommend you check out that video. We absolutely love these ceiling cassettes. You can have individual room controls. You don't have to have any ductwork. You can mount it right into the ceiling, and you can really use the space most efficiently and stay as comfortable as possible no matter which part of the house you're in. So over here on the other side of the home, we already have our evaporator coil exposed. So the way this is designed is you simply press a couple of buttons, this retracts all the way to this point, and that's how you get your filters here nice and clean. You just rinse those off with water and it's super easy. Now the evaporator coil is right up here. So it has a central drain pan, so it's kind of shaped like a V. So this one slopes down and the other side slopes down, and it both goes into a V, and then it has a little pump that pumps the water out to the drain point. So this is the return side of the evaporator coil. So the other side of the evaporator coil is never going to get dirty. It's only this side. But if you stay on top of cleaning your filters and doing what we're about to do and spraying the coil, you will not only deodorize it, but you will keep it from getting stuff built up on the coil. So what we're going to be using to do our cleaning is this. This is my favorite brand, and it's made by HVAC Guy's Foam Blaster is what it's called. And as you can see, this is not only a cleaner that is a no rinse cleaner, it is also a deodorizer. So this stuff smells really good. It has kind of a citrusy smell. And as is stated, you don't have to rinse it, so it doesn't make a huge mess. The only thing with the ceiling cassette is you definitely want eye protection because you don't want the back spray going into your eyes. So definitely get some safety glasses. And yeah, basically we're just gonna start at the top and get a full coverage on this and basically wipe down the frame, and the evaporator condensating is going to rinse that off and drain it down into this central drain. All right, so we've got our safety glasses on. One other thing is if you want to put something down, if you don't have hardwood floors or if you have carpet or something, you might want to put some plastic down because whatever spray falls down, you probably don't want it getting onto your carpet, so just be mindful of that. So we're just going to start over on the right side, just kind of pointing straight up here. And you can see how well this stuff foams. It has a pretty far reach, so that's good. And we're just going to try to get as good of coverage as possible here. Got a nice smell to it for sure. And again, we'll get the case of this, we'll wipe it down as soon as we're done, so make a little bit of a mess, it's okay. right, so we'll just let that soak in for a few minutes, and we'll go ahead and start cleaning the outside of our case here. We'll send the filter back up and we'll turn on the system, and then we will start to rinse that cleaner off of the evaporator coil. All right, so we got everything cleaned up really well here. We can see there's still some foam on our coil. Again, that's totally fine. What we're gonna do now is just press this up button, and that's going to start sending this filter rack up. Once it's fully seated, we'll put it back into cooling mode and get that water flowing over the evaporator coil. All right, now that this has gone all the way up, we're simply gonna press the power button, and then we're gonna swap modes over to cooling mode. We got it set for 70 degrees, so that evaporator coil will start to get cold and condensate, and that water will simply rinse it off. I can already smell the nice citrus scent. Of course, that will wear off over time, so don't be afraid that this is gonna be overwhelmingly citrusy for months to come, just for that initial maybe 30 minutes, an hour or so, and then it'll wear off. But we should achieve a clean, neutral smell once that has worn off, because it's actually coated the fins on the coil, and it's going to prevent that odor month after month. All right, so same thing on our Mr. Cool traditional wall mount unit here. We're just gonna turn this off. This has been running all day, so I'm sure we'll be able to see some condensate water on our evaporator coil here. And I haven't cleaned this one in a while, so I'm curious to see what kind of shape this screen is. You can see it's pretty dirty up here. This part of the screen doesn't typically get as dirty. It's mainly the top that's sucking air right here. So let's get these screens pulled out. Just gonna pull it down like this. Not too bad. They've just been maintaining about 73 degrees in here, so I don't see any water because it hasn't really been cooling. It's just kind of maintaining right now, which is totally fine. Once we crank this down after we start it back up, it'll condensate and rinse all that stuff off. Pretty dirty here. Not as bad as the inside ones, because obviously we run those every single day, but we'll take these over, clean them out, and then we'll get our coil cleaner going. So you can see how much junk is on here. So we're gonna do the same thing, just hose them down. Easy peasy. Okay, so we got these nice and clean. We'll just set these aside, let them dry for a little bit while we're applying our coil cleaner. All right, so same thing here. We're just gonna spray it down. I'm gonna do the top first here. Getting good of coverage as we can here. And then we'll can hit the top from here as well, and then just work our way down. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for a few minutes. All right, so while our coil cleaner is soaking into this coil, you'll notice that a lot of this can just get dust and stuff built up. So we're just gonna go around, give it a nice clean on the case. Just keep everything nice and maintained and clean. And then we'll be ready to put our filter back on. All right, got our filter screen put back in. Everything is cleaned up nice. And this system is ready to turn back on and get that water flowing over the coil. Easy as that. So another device that's made by New Calgon that is specifically made for wall-mounted mini split systems is this guy right here. So all you do is place it on top of the mini split where it is not visible, and then you just remove these two protective strips. This again has a nice citrus smell to it, not overwhelmingly strong, it just smells good, and then you just place it up there. So we'll just go ahead and peel these off, and we can see behind these strips we just have a few holes, so we don't let this out all at once. This can be used over several months, and then you'll notice that these are square, so it's not going to try and roll off. It just simply stays like that. So we simply place it right there where the intake is, and that's it. So now even when I'm over here, I can barely see it, but nobody's gonna pay attention to that. You can even put it a little bit further back if you want, but that's gonna help with any odors, and it's gonna keep a fresh scent on each of your mini split heads. Well guys, it's that easy to remove odors from your mini split system, whether you have a ceiling cassette or a wall mounted unit. Again, this is not a super intensive cleaning, it's more of a maintenance. But if you continue to do this season after season, you really won't ever have to do like a deep cleaning where you have to have that hood and catch water and things of that nature. As always, I'll leave links in the video description so you can find these products like the coil cleaner and that tube that goes over the mini split wall mount unit. Now, if you want to see the full installation video of our ceiling cassette system, you can find that video right here. And until next time, you guys be safe. Later.